Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Epik Cards and Games weekly Wednesday local. Um, Here we are having round one start with Trevor and on the top, Nate on the bottom, and we're going to see them dice roll for who goes first. And I believe, okay, so they tie. So Trevor rolls a 7 and gets to go first. So both players drawing their 5 cards. And we see Mitsurugi Ryzeal on top and Yubel on the bottom. Okay. I'm a bit unfamiliar with Yubel because it's a deck that I haven't really played too much, right? Even when it was popular last year, I just kind of avoided it. He's also playing the Fiendsmith variant as it looks like. However, Trevor does start his turn with a Fuolos, and one thing that kind of keeps Yubel in check is the Molchummies. Wait, is that Fuolos? No, that's Perulia. My bad. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ooh, the stream went down. I'll go ahead and say though, I do not know either of these players. It looks like Nate, though, is a friend of Aiden's because of the field center. You can kind of tell. And on summon of the... okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he also changed Fuolo, so he gets to draw a card from the tour guide. Tour guide would be Chain Link 1 here. So he summons the new level 3, which I believe is BA support. And he is giving him the Molchummy challenge. So here, Trevor ashes the effect of the Requiem and then passes. Now it looks like Trevor is playing a heavier package of what's it called? Of Mitsurugi. As you can see, Futsu plus the Prep of Rites here. And now he's going to go ahead and activate the bonfire. Now, Nate, I think, set his imperm, which is a bit weird. You could just keep it in hand because you never know when someone is main decking back row hate randomly. So yeah, let's see what ends up happening here. We see him resolve bonfire, adding X, and I think that's the right play here because you have a Fuolos and a Kusanagi in hand. So if the X gets stopped, you do have a push to be able to make the duo drive, King of the Feral Imps, whatever you would prefer here. So let's see what ends up happening. So he sends Exiton. Okay. And now on the declaration of X. Okay. So we see X resolve. And now he is going to grab a copy of the sword. Sword is going to then summon itself to add a copy of the Ice in Hand. So if you are Trevor, how do you play into the back row that could be imperm, right? Because it can also be it could also be something like a Fiendsmith. Okay. Fiendsmith in Paradise, but he ends up making the Feral Imps here and getting hit with the Imperm. Now this is honestly okay, because you can still win here. All you need to do is summon Ice, bring out the Star, place the Cross, overlay into the Duo Drive, and then after you resolve Duo Drive, adding what? Node and another copy of Ice. Okay, choosing to... So he probably doesn't play Star. Even here, you can still make the Duo Drive, grab Cross plus Node, and then overlay the Duo Drive plus the King of the Feral Imps for Eclipse Twins, and then summon Feral Imps again once you send it to the graveyard. Instead, though, what the heck? He makes Detonator. And Nate ends up scooping it up. See, if I'm Nate, I'm not scooping there. Because, like, that was such a terrible play. Maybe don't play... You don't want to play into the nib, but, like, screw it, dude. Cause like Detonator is already like over 5 summons, so you would have gotten nib no matter what. But oh well. We are going to wait for these two players to side for game number 2. So both players drawing their 5. We see Trevor with a pretty good hand. No Molchimmies this time though, so Nate might be able to combo. His hair is blocking the hand cam, but that's okay. I see La Crema. I see Lurie. Ooh, Yubel. I mean, this is still playable. It's just very unfortunate. So here, see, do you keep Droll in versus Yubel? Probably not. Anyways, we are going to see him normal summon Lurie, make Requiem, and then tribute for... You just summoned the La Crema from hand, don't you? Yeah. And then from here, La Crema dumped the Engraver. There we go. The name was flying away from me. I just realized that this is normal speed, but they're playing relatively fast enough actually, so I'll keep it here for these two. Now on resolution, he is going to go ahead and shuffle back Lurie. Yeah, don't do Requiem just yet. And then he is going to link summon these two, not for the princess, but he's going straight into the Unchained Soul of Yama. Or not? See, I said I didn't know Yubel combos or stuff like that, but like I know somewhat. I mean, is it gonna make Aerial Eater? Yeah, okay. This is fine. So so Aerial Eater is going to send the Samsara D Lotus. Now he's going to link summon these two off for the Muckraker, no? There you go. Now Muckraker can discard a card in order to special summon a fiend from the graveyard. That'll grab the Samsara D Lotus. And then Samsara D Lotus is going to tribute itself to summon a Yubel monster, basically. Now what do we see from the deck here? It's a big deck, by the way. Okay, so he's going to summon the Spirit of Yubel, and then the Spirit is going to grab him a copy of the Nightmare Pain, I believe. Okay. Now, Nightmare Pain is going to be activated. I'm still a little unfamiliar with these cards, but it looks like Nightmare Pain is going to destroy a copy of the Yubel on field, so that it can add the Grave Squirmer, and then the Spirit of Yubel is going to be Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Droll and Lockbird. But I do think that Nate is going to be able to play through the Droll very well, so let's see how he does it. So normal Yubel is going to be summoned here, and he can make Spirit here, right? You can shuffle back Yubel plus a Samsara. Let's see what he ends up doing. So both Spirits of Yubel going to be shuffled back to summon the Phantom of Yubel. And he no longer has any other cards that he can play, I say, for Trevor. And it looks like Nate is going to destroy the Yubel to summon back the Samsara. Yeah. So Samsara, during your end phase, if you control Yubel, you can destroy it to summon it from the grave, and it looks like Yubel isn't summoning anything, so... Okay. I thought Yubel can summon a Yubel Terra Incarnate, but it looks like he might not be playing that, so he'll pass. So what we have here is a... you know, you would call it a monster negate, but it's more that it just changes the effects of the monster activation. So on the copy of Ice, he's going to activate Ash. Prep is now going to be activated, adding him a copy of the Mirror plus, looks like Habakiri. Now, you have to be wary of the Phantom Yubel, but it is the only current interruption, it looks like, aside from Nightmare Pain forcing him to attack his Yubel monsters, right? So let's see, we're going to see an activation of the Mitsurugi Ritual, special summoning the Murakumo, and then what's he tributing? He's tributing a copy of the Kusanagi plus Saji. Okay, so choosing not to use Aramasa here. Now, let's see, he's going to activate the effect of the Murakumo, Chainlink 1, and then I'm assuming Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3 will be Saji / Kusanagi. And then he's going to activate Imperm as Chainlink 5, Chainlink 6, Murakumo to negate, Chainlink 7, the Phantom Yubel. And then Yubel is going to be able to, let's see, destroy the Phantom, and the Phantom is going to bring back the normal Yubel from the graveyard. Okay, cool. Now, what does Ryzeal have to deal with the, the attack clause, right? So what he can do is he can Habakiri, special summon Aramasa, and tribute the Murakumo, and that gives him 2 level 4s. Instead, though, what he's going to do is special summon Futsu from the deck by tributing the Murakumo, and then I'm assuming he's going to Murakumo add prayers. To that, looks like Nate is going to tribute the Samsara de Lotus. However, the quick effect with Yubel on field changes it to destroy a Yubel monster on the field, and he is going to summon the Terror Incarnate. Okay. So now he's gonna summon back the Murakumo, right? What did he search though? I didn't look. It's fine, I was reading Terror Incarnate. It is a field blow up on the end phase, other monsters. So yeah, he does the play that I mentioned, which is Habakiri, summon and tribute, and he does tribute the Futsu here. Now he's going to summon, or not summon, but search out the Murakumo from Aramasa, and now he's going to activate the Futsu, which is going to grab him a copy of probably prayers, right? I would just add prayers. Looks like he's adding ritual. He has mirror prayers. Might as well, I guess, just add another prayers. If he had one in hand, probably the ritual, but it's fine. Now, summon. The good thing about Trevor is he's not locked into level 4, so if he has a rank 8 that he could make, or rank 4s rather, then he can go ahead and try to get rid of the Terror Incarnate in a different manner. Let's see, Baguska is an out though to the Nightmare Pain, but how good? Oh, it looks like he's also playing Fiendsmith in there. If you go Fiendsmith combo, you can Engraver send the Terror Incarnate, and then you win from there, no? Because you can also go for the Duo Drive. Oh, he's looking at that Baguska. Okay, so I think the plan is to make Duo Drive, go ahead and detach to search 2 cards. And then before he's locked, he can go ahead and make Dynamondo if he has it in the extra. Shuffle back anything, and then put back the Terror Incarnate. And then Nightmare Pain's attack clause does not matter, because at that point you can just attack the, what's-their-face, Muckraker. So he adds X plus Sword. Now he's going to special summon X. Okay, so now he's locked into rank 4s. So he can no longer access his Fiendsmith cards. Then he's going to go ahead and negate the Yubel Terror Incarnate with the Aggregator. I don't like this play. I think my play was better. Not to toot my own horn, but you know, it's just a factual statement. I would have to look at his entire extra deck again though. And instead of adding Ice, he ends up adding X. I'm not liking how he's playing this. Let's see what he ends up doing from here. Okay, he might not play Moon. His extra deck looks very tight. Aggregator added or attached to the what's his face? To the Detonator, and then on attack declaration, the Muckraker is going to tribute itself, I believe, to protect the Terra Incarnate. I'm just gonna make sure that it can do that. Let's see. You can tribute one fiend monster instead. So yeah, you can tribute itself. And he is going to take the damage, I believe, from the Nightmare Pain. So he, Trevor, actually ended up taking, what, 2 plus 25, so 45 damage in general. So yeah, that's the thing with the play that I thought of, is that it'd be better to just go Fiendsmith combo if possible, to go ahead and, you know, remove the body on board and then not trip about it. And now he's going to go ahead and Grave Squirmer here. The Detonator is going to chain, popping the Nightmare Pain. Okay. And then Grave Squirmer is going to summon. Let's see what this card does. If you control a Fiend monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can destroy one Yubel or one monster that mentions it in your monster zone. And then you can banish it from the grave to special summon a Fiend monster with 0 attack and defense from the hand or grave. So if he did it on attack declaration, then that means that the Grave Squirmer can be redeclared too. So maybe not the smartest play from Nate, but he... Okay, so ends up not doing it. Never... Okay, sure. That means the Nightmare Pain does stay on field, yeah. Now attack with 32, and then attack directly for 3k, so he ends up being at 18. Yeah, 18. Because it's 62 total. From here... I would say Trevor is looking to be in a decent position. You know, he has a Omni Negate, quote-unquote, on field. He has the Futsu follow-up, but he is fairly low on life. He is only at about 35 here. Sets prayers, I believe. No hand traps, though. So can Nate come out of this on top? Let's find out. He draws into an Ash Blossom. Nightmare Pain is going to add him a card, and he's going to chain the Detonator to pop the Nightmare Pain. And remember, Phantom is at 1, I believe, in the TCG now, so you cannot make multiples, unless I'm just incorrect. Yeah, Phantom is at 1. Now he makes the Salamangreat Almirage. Then he's going to activate the Grave Squirmer. I just realized Trevor doesn't have Cross. Huh. Well, he did go second, right? So he probably cited it out. So here we have Spirit of Yubel being summoned out with the Grave Squirmer effects. And what now? Well, he has Fiendsmith options, right? So not all is lost. Let's see what ends up being the play here. You definitely don't want to destroy the spirit of Yubel, so let's see how he ends up maneuvering out of this. He's taking quite a long time here. It looks like things are looking grim for Nate, so perhaps he loses here. If I'm him, I'm at least trying with the, you know, Fiend-Smith combo. And I think Unchained Soul Yama needs 2 Fiends, so you cannot go into Yama. And he enters Scoop phase and admits defeat. Alright. So, I mean, you know, the game wasn't over, but let's just say it was over. So congratulations to Trevor for winning round number 1, even though I don't think he played it to the best of his ability. Sometimes all you need is just a bunch of bodies on board to solidify the game. So congratulations to him, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Have a wonderful day.